Hey, how you doing there? Hendrix here from Super Simple Guitar. Today I have a really cool lesson for you guys. It's kind of this blues chord progression that I came up with, mixing kind of major blues and minor blues, and what we're doing is we're also going to be playing, and I'm going to be teaching you this very famous Jimi Hendrix chord, which is a raised 9 chord. It uses both major and minor within one chord. That gives it this really unique sound, okay? So that's kind of what really inspired this riff. So I'm really excited to be teaching you that. And then I'm also going to be showing you these cool little things that I was adding into my major triads, just to give you some ideas of what you could also do with them, okay? So really excited about this lesson. It's been a lot of fun just jamming to it and coming up with it. For my members, for you guys, I'm going to have that drum track that I was just playing to linked in the lesson. It's going to be in Lesson of the Week. And I'm also going to have a tab for you guys who are my All Access members. If you're not an All Access member yet, my All Access members actually get this book shipped to them for free when they join. Plus you get all of the extra goodies to all of my lessons and all of my courses as a member. So all access, right? If you don't want to do that, you can also still get the digital version of this book. Just download it. There's a link somewhere around this video where you can just download the digital version. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into this lesson now. Let me teach you this really cool riff. At least I think it's cool. I hope you think it's cool too. Funky, bluesy, rocky, all in one, right? And also the famous Jimi Hendrix chord. I haven't ever taught that one yet. So if you don't know it, you're going to want to learn it. Alright, see you at the close-up. See you there. Alright, so welcome to the close-up. So first of all, let me teach you the famous Jimi Hendrix chord. So I'm on the 7th fret, 5th string with my middle finger. Then I'm on the 6th fret, 4th string with my first finger. And I'm on the 7th fret, 3rd string with my ring finger. That's good. Okay, and then with my pinky, I'm going to play the 2nd string, 8th fret. And that's what's giving me the flavor. You can hear if I just play these two notes, it sounds like really like wrong, okay? But that's the flavor we're going for, because when we added in these two other notes here, that's what gives it its unique flavor, right? And that's how Jimi Hendrix played Foxy Lady, right? So he went boom, bam, ba boom, boom, bam. Then he went to the G major, A major, okay? So just so you know, now you know how to play Foxy Lady too. So again, and because this is an E chord, I can now also use my open E string, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. That's what makes this so cool. So we're going to go, I have Foxy Lady in my head still. Let me just get this riff in my head again. So, okay, so it's boom, 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 bam. So I'm kind of now holding down the chord and I'm aiming for the 6th string and I'm going down, down, up, down, down, up. And that's just on the 6th string. Let me just maybe focus on my right hand a little bit here. Boom, boom, bam. And I'm also palm muting a little bit, okay? If you don't know how to palm mute and you're All Access member, I teach all of that inside the Rock Masterclass, okay? And just quickly, if you don't know how to do it, you just put your hand down and while your hand is down, you play the notes, okay? But I don't want to get into that too much now. So boom, 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 bam. So down, down, up with the pick, just the 6th string, down, down, up, bam. And that's muted. You don't have to mute it, but I'm muting it. And then I just attack. You could hit the 1st string too, but I tend to play the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. So boom, 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 bam. Okay, boom, 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 bam. And you could do variations of this, but that's kind of like how I played it in the intro. And then, now that we know the first part, we're going to move on to the next part. So now we're going to go in here to just a standard A major chord, right? I'm using my first finger to play it rather than, you know, holding down all the strings. And we're just going to go, we're going to play it. We're going to do a little pull off. We're going to stroke the strings again. So then we're going to play it, pull off. So really slowly. Okay, so play the notes, and I'm kind of aiming for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. You could hit the 5th string too, right? Play with it, see what your ear likes, but I'm kind of aiming for those. So playing those notes, pulling them all off, pulling them off, doing open strings with the pick again, then repeating that play, pull. So see that? If I were to do it only on one note, it would sound like this. But I'm doing it on 3 strings, so it's this fuller kind of. And then I go up to the 6th string, 3rd fret. Do a little bend on that, so. And then it's back into. Let me just get a little bit more light in here. I have bad lighting because the weather's crazy outside. So boom, 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 bam, ba da ba ba da, boom, 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 bam, ba da ba ba da, boom, 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 bam. And the cool thing after you do this is, since you're playing the open 6th string, it buys you time to get back to this chord because you're playing the open 6th string, right? So. For 4 times, okay? And since this is a blues structure, now we're just gonna go, since we started on an E, which is our 1 chord, right? Now we're going into our 4 chord, which is the A. So with the A, bam, bam, I kind of let the drum track ring out a little bit more, so I just played it twice, bam, bam. And then I did this cool thing here, which is basically an A triad. If you have been taking my music theory course, then you know this is an A triad with the A chord, and then I'm adding in the sus4 and the 6th, which is making it sound really majory. And that's something that you can always do on an A major chord. It sounds really cool. If it's hard for you to get this finger here, which is the 4th fret 4th string, you could just play this note, okay, the 3rd fret 2nd string. And I'm trying to mute out the 1st string. I don't want that one ringing, okay? So I'm just kind of touching the 1st string with my finger, but not applying pressure so it doesn't ring, okay? So boom, boom, bam, ba da ba ba da, boom, 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 bam, ba da ba ba da, boom, 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 bam. And now I'm just kind of going bam, bam, and letting those drums, giving those drums a little bit of space. So that's just A, and then I'm going ba-da-da-da-da. So that's just a down, up, da-da-da-da-da, down, up, down, yeah, down, up, down. So bam, bam. So down, up, and then on the last down, I'm releasing back. So down, and in between I'm quieting the strings with my right hand. So down, up, down. See that? Sometimes I end it with the upstroke. Play with it, you know, play with it. You'll get it. Do your own thing with it. So, and sometimes I have some of these dead notes in there too. And I'm just using my left hand here to mute out the strings, okay? So that's another thing you can experiment with. So experiment with these things, all right? I'm giving you the concepts, but you have to kind of, on your own skin, feel them and kind of discover them and play with them, okay? So anyways, that's the A part, and then it just goes back into the E part. So the A part happens twice. Back to the E. Twice. And then we're going to go into our last shape, which is the same exact one as we did on the A, just now we're going 2 frets further ahead. And again, if you've been taking my theory course, then you know that this is a B triad, right? And with that B triad, using the A shape to access it, I'm just going to be adding in those same exact intervals. So I'm going to be adding in the 4th and the 6th to this too. Right? So that sounds really cool. So bum, bum. Going back down to the A, bum, bum, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Then back to the E, boom. Twice. And then we're just going to end it on the B. Okay, so the last time on the E there, we went boom, boom, bum, ba, da, ba, ba, da, boom, bum, and I just ended it here. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you now, really slowly, is I'm just going to play this whole thing at a slow tempo, in circles, without the drums, just so you can kind of get a feeling for what's happening. Now you know the shapes, you know how I'm changing them. One other cool thing that I did on the A, in the intro, is I slid up here to this A7 triad, or this A7 I should say. It's not a triad because I'm playing 4 notes. So that's the same as an A major if you play a bar chord, but I'm just taking these notes off, or excuse me, as an A7 bar chord, and I'm just removing the 6th and 5th string and I'm playing these notes, right? And that's something that you can do just to add in a little bit of flavor. So the first time I went bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Then the second time I went bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Excuse my singing. But instead of doing this little accent, now I just went here and played the A7 over here, okay? And if you know where your triads are, you can do that. You could play it here too. You could go bam, bam, or you could go bam, bam. Okay, so I teach all of this inside of the theory course. If you guys really want to know how to master the entire fretboard and understand how to access the same chord, you know, in different places on the fretboard, that's what you'll learn in there, okay? So anyways, I know I'm talking a lot, excuse me. So just so you know, that's what I was doing in that part. And now let me play the whole thing for you really slowly a couple of times so you can get a feeling for everything, how it fits together, okay? So let's just do it. 1, 2, da, 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 da. B, back to the A, right now we're repeating ourselves. B, back to the A, and then and you can just end it on the B. No matter how you get to it, you could go, you could slide up from the A to the B, or you could go straight to the B, or you could, you know, there's all kinds of different ways you could end it, but just kind of make this B here your last chord. You could, you know, there's a million things. I don't want to overcomplicate things. Okay, so now you know kind of where the pieces are, the basics of what's happening, and I recommend playing to that drum track. And if you're an All Access member, if you're not, then just find a drum track online and just jam to it, you know, and make it yours. All right, I really hope that you liked this lesson. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I love getting those thumbs up. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. And also, if you're not a member yet, think about joining. You get all of my courses. I ship you the book for free, no hidden costs. And you can cancel anytime. Hopefully you won't want to cancel because there's a lot of great stuff in there. But if you do, just cancel with 2 clicks. All right, Henry Olson here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you inside the All Access membership. And that's about that. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.